One of the precious things that we have in this room is the clock on the wall. And she just sort of paces us through the evening. And what's really, really cool is she takes us into trance. And then she brings us back out. So you don't have to worry about time at all. One of the things I invite us to enjoy is a place and a space of timelessness. A place where your mental body can just rest and receive exactly what she needs for this moment, this present moment, in this time and in this place and in this space. So I invite you to take that deep breath in and a breath out. And I invite your mind, your body, and your being to settle in, to settle down, and to relax. I invite you to drift and float. And for just these very next few moments, dare to dream. And I invite you, as you breathe, allow peace and calm to join your breath now. So that you breathe in peace. You breathe out peace. And anything that is simply ready to leave in the name of peace drifts and floats away. Imagine the breath of peace as it fills you is the same breath that carries your burdens away. If there is a thought or a feeling, a belief, an emotion, a habit, a decision that has been weighing you down, that is in any measure less than the best for you, or does not promote your well-being for your highest and greatest goodness, then we release it in this breath of peace. Escort it out. Released. Let go. Drifting. Floating. Far, far, far and away. And for these next few moments, I invite you to simply breathe. Peace. In and out. In and out. And as you breathe peace, your bodies automatically relax. And your head, your neck, and your shoulders are invited to settle in, settle down, and relax. Your head, your neck, and your shoulders are invited to drift and float and dream. Your thoughts, your feelings. You get to take a break and relax. Your arms, your shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands, fingers. Settle in, settle down, and relax. And drift and float and dream. There are bits and pieces and parts of you that just relax into where you are resting fully and completely. And there are other bits and pieces and parts that drift and float with me. That's as it should be. Because there is within you those among you that just need to rest. And other that are ready for the adventure, the journey, the discovery. Welcome home to every bit and piece and part of you as your physical body relaxes, drift, float, and dream. Now I invite you to imagine with me. Follow my voice. Come with me as we drift up, up, up and away into the blue black of space. And as soon as we slip into this blue black of space, we are met by timelessness. And it's amazing. It's phenomenal to just rest. The most comfortable that your minds have ever felt. Notice there's zero pressure, zero expectations. You just get to rest. And your host in this place, in this space of timelessness, are infinity and eternity. And as you settle in, you settle down, and you relax, listening to the sound of my voice. Infinity and eternity bring whatever you need to you. Every moment of this life fits into your eternity, to your infinity. So any healing, any balance, any alignment. You don't have to go looking for it. Anything you need from the Ancient of Days until forevermore is available for you here, in this place and in this space. So drift and float and dream and receive what is yours. But more importantly, receive what has always been yours, that has been covered up or clouded. This is clearly here for you. And everything is being brought to you, for you, around you. Now, you have this now moment, and you are surrounded by balance, alignment, clarity, freedom. So you rest and receive. And we'll be back in just a few moments with the bit, the piece, and the part of you that would like to travel with me. We drift and float to this amazing, I see it as a protected space that has been created uniquely, authentically, and genuinely, personally, privately, just for you. And we arrive. And you are met at the dock by what more is possible. The life you have now, healed, whole, and expanded with an awakening, with an awareness of what more is possible for you. You can see it. You can feel it. And we're going to step onto this path. And along this path there are all these really cool trails, and you just know that every one of these trails has an amazing adventure connected to it. And it's exciting because in your place and in your space, you can't get lost. You're home. You're home in your heart. But for now, I have some introductions to make to you. So we're going to walk this path, and suddenly right there in front of you, this round table. Thank you, subconscious. I invite you to step up and take your seat at this table. And I invite you to notice that you are safe, that you are respected, that you are honored here. And this seat at this table feels like you've come home, unlike anything else you have ever felt before. And your subconscious, I invite you to step up right here, right now. And take the seat. Your subconscious just sat down right beside your heart, beloved. You may see her in your mind's eyes. You may feel her. You may know her. But it is my honored privilege to introduce you to your subconscious. Subconscious, thank you for welcoming us home. I invite you to begin to create what can be the richest, the most amazing, the most powerful partnership, friendship of your life as you have ever known it before. And now the other chairs begin to fill up. Hello, decisions. It is so nice to meet you. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for holding all my decisions. I honor you, and I appreciate what you do for me. This table continues to fill in. Hello, habits. Welcome home. This night's for you tonight. We are choosing habits to come together on behalf of you, asking you to show us which habits that you hold, right or wrong, good or bad, that we are ready to release. But the only way you can let them go is if we cope with what you're covering with and for. I didn't say that straight, and it doesn't matter. Take for what I said, for what you need to hear. Memory, welcome. I see you brought your card catalog for all of the memories in your library. Thank you for coming. High emotion. She's looking a little frazzled. Emotion, I welcome you here. And I thank you for who you are in me. And I'm beginning to understand that the way that I heal is through you. So I want to get to know you really, really well. And believe. Welcome home, belief. And thank you for joining us here. For just a moment, I want you to look around this table. Your decisions, your habits, your emotions, your memories, imagination. Oh God, I love you, imagination. Welcome to the table. and believe. There are so many things we could do right now. But for this evening, for these next few moments, I ask you to pull one thing out of your satchel, one thing out of the bag that you brought, one habit, and put it on the table. And there at the center of the table is this one habit. And you can see it. You recognize it. This might be something that you enjoy immensely. And it might be something that you would really, really like to release. And what I want you to realize is we invited habit to choose this for us tonight. And now, you see that habit. And we begin, wow. It's like it's connected to every bit and piece and part of our subconscious. This habit, the one that was chosen for you tonight, is connected to you with heartstrings. You have beliefs about this habit. You've made decisions because of those beliefs. There are memories and emotions attached. So imagination right now, I invite you to step up with your new color palette and shift and change the perspective as needed. Imagination. The connection that we have to this habit is being flooded with the same peace that you're breathing in and breathing out right now. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. And where there needs to be healing, it flows. And I want you to notice that the size, the shape, and even your comprehension, your understanding, your knowledge, the awareness of this habit is shifting and changing. Habits, you could have put anything on the table, and this is what you picked. So we request a fresh perspective, a new way of thinking, of looking at it, of seeing it. When you shift your perspective, everything changes. And this habit begins to spin. It's swirling now in the center of the table, and it is emanating light out to all that you are Feel the spin inside of you. Feel the light that is just blowing out from the center of this habit for your highest and your greatest goodness. Allow it to flood through you, to you, around you, and for you. Freedom is flowing for your highest and your greatest good. And now each of you around this table has a fresh perspective on this habit. You can make the best decisions. Believe that which empowers you. Allow the memories to fade as needed. And the emotions set free. Make it so. And the spinning spear that habit put on the table just a moment ago has been transformed right before your eyes. In your heart, right before your eyes. And what you have now is something that you can use with a fresh beginning, a new start, a fresh perspective. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now you can come back to this table and work or rework anything you choose anytime. This is your round table. This is your meeting space. It's your conference area. Any and always for your highest and greatest goodness. But for now, subconscious, thank you for connecting so personally, so privately, and making it so real. We take this table, we take this round table, we take this conference table, where all that you are can gather together and take care of you to your highest and greatest, and place it in your heart. It fits perfectly. Make it so. And this safe place, this private, personal, safe place is available for you to heal within. For everybody. Everybody. Always. And we drift back to timelessness, where you have been receiving every gift, a gift of grace, a gift of receivership, receiving everything that you need or want or desire or require for this evening, knowing there's always more to come. Thank you, infinity. Thank you, eternity. We shall be back. But for right now, the clock calls us back. There she is. We hear you, our dear friend. Gather what you need to gather for this evening. Not just the trance time, but what you heard throughout this evening. All of the tools, the fellowship, the love, the empowerment, the freedom to believe this magical place, this magical space is real. And it's mine. And I receive it with gratitude. I can do or be here. Thank you. Gratitude. Appreciation. Thank you. And now I call you back to the room, and that piece and part of you that was stuck to the chair, that was completely and totally melted into where you're sitting, you can move again. And that piece and part of you that was floated away is coming back into the room, safely, gently, just bringing you back together. Feel it. That's it. Yeah, the bodies are coming back together in the room. And I invite you to have had the most remarkable, amazing trip this evening. And we'll return again. But for now, take what you choose to take with you in the spirit of truth. And when you are ready, and only when you are ready, return to the room with sunshine, awakening, feeling amazing.